Welcome to the 10forums.com video tutorials. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to upgrade your qualifying Windows 7 or Windows 8 operating system to the new Windows 10 operating system. There are three parts to this video. First, we'll go over some basic preparations you should do to ensure a smooth upgrade experience. Next, we'll see how to upgrade a system using the GWX or Get Windows 10 feature through Windows Update. Finally, we'll show you how to upgrade your system using a Windows 10 ISO file, which can be downloaded from either the Microsoft Media Creation Tool or the Microsoft Tech Bench website. You can see here that we're using a Windows 7 machine for the upgrade demonstration, but the steps are basically the same for Windows 8 as well. Okay, let's prepare our system for the upgrade. First, verify your Windows operating system is up to date with all important updates. Next, make an image of your operating system's hard drive. This can be easily done using the free version of Macrium Reflect or any other imaging software you may be using. Having a good image of your current installation on a separate drive will provide peace of mind and a painless way back should things go wrong with the upgrade. You'll find a link to the Macrium Reflect tutorial in the information posted below. Once your image is completed, you'll want to uninstall any third-party antivirus you may be using, and also any hard drive or system monitoring applications on the machine. But don't worry, you can reinstall them again once the upgrade has completed. Next, we'll want to run something called the System File Checker to make sure there are no problems with our existing system files that might carry over to the new operating system or cause the upgrade to fail. You'll find a link to the System File Checker tutorial in the information posted below. Once the scan has returned with the result, no integrity violations found, we're almost ready to begin the upgrade. To avoid complications, such as Windows boot files being written to an incorrect hard drive, we want to disconnect all non-essential peripherals, leaving only the operating system drive, keyboard, mouse, and monitor connected to the machine. If you're upgrading a laptop, be sure it's plugged in with the power cord. If you're on a desktop, it's a good idea to be plugged into a UPS or uninterruptible power supply. If you lose power during the upgrade, you'll probably be looking at a clean install to get your computer working again. Finally, if you don't have your operating system's keycode written down, you might want to identify it using a super little program called ShowKey Plus. It shouldn't be required for the upgrade, but it's good to have just in case. The link for this tutorial, which includes the program download, may also be found in the information posted below. Okay, we're ready. Let's get the upgrade started. In the second part of this video, we're going to update the system using the GWX or Get Windows 10 app and download the upgrade through Windows Update. This video is based on the upgrade installation tutorial by Brink at 10forums. I strongly recommend you read it before beginning the upgrade process. It's packed full of important information, much more than what's included in this video. If the Get Windows 10 app has automatically downloaded to your system, you'll notice the little white window pane sitting in the taskbar. Right-clicking on it brings up this dialog box. Select to reserve your upgrade and Windows will begin downloading the necessary upgrade files, notifying you when everything's ready. Clicking on the hamburger menu at the top left pulls out a menu with some information links about Windows 10. Let's select Check Your PC. Here we see Windows has determined that our hardware meets or exceeds minimum requirements and none of the installed apps are incompatible. You can also confirm your reservation is active and cancel it if you've changed your mind. Checking Windows Update at this point indicates the upgrade is not yet ready, so we'll wait a bit. A little later, left-clicking on the Get Windows 10 icon takes us back to Windows Update. Now we see the notice that the upgrade is ready to proceed. You can choose Upgrade Now or select to do the upgrade a little later if you're right in the middle of something and need to finish and save your work. Let's get the download started. This can take a little while depending on your download speed. We'll speed this part up. When the upgrade is ready, you'll be required to accept the license terms. Read through the terms and click Accept. The upgrade will now begin. Click Restart Now to continue. You now have the option to schedule the upgrade for a later time or start the upgrade immediately. We'll start the upgrade now, and the computer will reboot several times before it's complete. Notice there are 3 parts to the upgrade, as shown at the bottom of the screen: copying files, installing features and drivers, and configuring settings. As they are completed, they turn blue. Reboots occur between each section. We've sped the process up here. You can expect this to take much longer than what's shown here. The upgrade is finished. We just need to select some settings and have the desktop set up now. Windows takes our settings and brings us to our new login screen. Let's sign in using our existing password. And here's our new Windows 10 desktop. As you can see, all our applications are still installed. Our sample document is intact. And our sample photo is still there. Now you can start customizing your user account. Add your account picture. And set your desktop background. I like the new Windows Hero background. You can set up Cortana, your personal assistant, now, or do that later. Type Create Restore Point in the search bar and select the top result. You'll see that System Restore is turned off by default, so you'll want to turn that on if you use it. Select your operating system drive, click Configure, select the radio button to turn System Restore on, set the amount of space you'd like to allocate for it, click Apply, then click OK. Now click the Create button to set a restore point. Type a name for your restore point, then click Create. That's it. Congratulations! You've completed the upgrade to Windows 10. Enjoy your new operating system. In the third part of this video, we're going to update the system using a Windows 10 ISO file. There are two methods for downloading the Windows 10 ISO: from the Microsoft Media Creation Tool or Microsoft TechBench website. Both links may be found in the information below and the written tutorial. Here's a quick recap for those of you who skipped part 2 and came straight here to part 3. This video is based on the Upgrade Installation tutorial by Brink at 10 Forums. I strongly recommend you read it before beginning the upgrade process. It's packed full of important information, much more than what's included in this video. In the upgrade tutorial, select the option to upgrade using an ISO. Click on Step 7, Upgrade to Windows 10 with an ISO file. This link brings us to the tutorial for downloading a Windows 10 ISO, including the direct links to Microsoft. Here you see the two options for downloading an ISO, from Microsoft TechBench and the Media Creation tool. Clicking on one of the download links here will take you directly to the Microsoft website of your choice, where you can download the Windows 10 ISO file for your upgrade. Let's select TechBench. On the TechBench website, we first select our edition. Next, we select our language. The website returns with two Windows 10 ISO links created for you, 32 and 64-bit. These links are good for 24 hours. Select the architecture you want and start the download. Once the download is complete, we're ready to begin the upgrade. But before we upgrade our system, let's have a look at downloading the ISO file using the Media Creation tool. Back in the tutorial, we'll select the option for the Media Creation tool website. Scroll down to the Download Tool Now button and click it. Save the Media Creation Tool executable file to your computer. Locate the file on your system and double-click it to begin. Read through the software license terms and click Accept. We have two options: upgrade this PC now and create installation media for another PC. We'll create the installation media for another PC. That will give us our ISO file. Click Next. The default language, edition, and architecture are selected based on the system you are using to download the tool. If you'd like to change any of these selections, uncheck the box Use the recommended options for this PC. You're now able to choose your language, edition, and architecture of the download. Click Next. Here you have the option to create a USB flash drive or an ISO file. We'll choose the ISO file and click Next. Save the ISO to your desktop. Once the ISO has downloaded, Windows will go through a verification process to make sure the ISO is completely intact. It will then create the media. You can continue to use your computer while this whole process is going on. When finished, Windows will present you with the option to either go to your ISO file or burn it to a DVD. We'll click Finish because we don't need to burn it to a disk. Now that we have our ISO, we'll need to extract the files to perform our upgrade. In Windows 8, this is easily done by right-clicking the ISO file and selecting Mount. You can then double-click on the setup file to begin the upgrade. In Windows 7, however, it's a bit more complicated. We'll need a third-party program to extract the files. In this example, we'll be using 7-zip. You'll find the link in the information below and in the 7forums.com written tutorial. Open 7-zip, navigate to your ISO file, right-click, and select 7-zip, then select Extract Here. The files in the ISO will be extracted to your desktop. The one called Setup is the one we're interested in. This is how we'll start the upgrade. Okay, we're ready. Double-click Setup to begin. The computer will now reboot and begin the upgrade process. There are basically 3 steps to the upgrade: copying files, installing features and drivers, and configuring settings, with a reboot in between each. As each step is completed, it turns blue. The percentage in the circle is the total of all 3 steps combined. This may take quite some time, so be patient. We'll speed things up here in the video for time's sake. The upgrade is finished. We just need to select some settings and have the desktop set up now. We'll select Express Settings. Next, you can set up Cortana, your personal assistant. But we'll do that a little later. So we'll select Not Now. You can use the recommended default apps or select Let me choose my default apps to set custom selections. We'll use the default apps for now. Windows takes our settings and brings us to our new login screen. Let's sign in using our existing password. And here's our new Windows 10 desktop. all our applications are still installed. Click on the notification icon and select All Settings. Select Update and Security. Then select Activation. You'll see that your new Windows 10 operating system is fully activated on the Microsoft servers utilizing your existing Windows 7 or Windows 8 key. Type Create Restore Point in the search bar and select the top result. You'll see that System Restore is turned off by default, so you'll want to turn that on if you use it. Select your operating system drive, click Configure, select the radio button to turn System Restore on, set the amount of space you'd like to allocate for it, click Apply, then click OK. Now click the Create button to set a restore point. Type a name for your restore point, then click Create. Our sample document is intact. And our sample photo is still there. Let's do some personalization. We'll change the desktop background. I really like the Windows Hero background. That's it. Congratulations! You've completed the upgrade to Windows 10. Enjoy your new operating system. You'll find more news, tips, videos, and tutorials on the Windows 10 operating system at 10forums.com.